Talk about patterns for a second, y'all. When somebody does something to one person and then they do it to another person, that's a pattern of behavior, right? So here's the recording between Nicole and Sage and Britt. You're welcome.
Yeah, because it never made any sense to me. Number one, I didn't do shit to her. Nothing. At all.
And I told her that so many times. And then, like, when y'all started going back and forth in the text messages, I was even saying, look, Britt, I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't say, you know what I mean?
Because she was doing shit. She was doing fuck shit.
But I'm glad it was done between the three of us now, because now I know what was really said, because I was there. And what was being portrayed to other people.
What do you mean? Which part? Because I mean, I can't even keep up because it never stops.
I can't either.
She sent CPS to my house. She sent CPS to my house as well.
To you?
Yeah.
When?
They came on June the 27th with the accusation I was giving my fucking kids drugs. Right after she threatened to do it.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, sorry, did I cut out?
Yeah,
I'm walking through my house. Sorry.
I couldn't hear you. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. Yeah, no, she sent CPS there on June 27th.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was in Colorado during that time, and cause we were in like the Pikes Peak, Colorado Springs, not Denton, that's Texas, Denver area, and like when we're up on the mountain, I don't fucking have service. And so, she got all butthurt because she got butthurt when I told her to stop bringing up your children. Because I told her, you don't like when people talk about you. Because I would get on TikTok and I'd swipe a little bit, obviously. And I saw Ashley, a clip of Ashley, and she was like, one of my good friends tried to unalive herself for some bullshit. And I'm like, oh God. Who now?
Yeah, no, that's all bullshit. It's a fucking lie.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Like I said, and I have no problems. Like I said, you and I have never had, like, issues with each other, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anyways.
No, we haven't. My only issue was you staying with Jeff.
But that's the thing. I get you're going off of what you knew before. You don't know how much her and I didn't speak to each other. He got pissed off when I wouldn't go to court with her for Laura anymore. And the last straw with me was when she fucking went off on me because I would not take off 3 hours of work for court with Laura when I don't have anything to do with that situation.
Because that's what she does. Like I've seen her do it to multiple people over court shit. It's court shit that she gets. She's crazy. She's fucking crazy. If you have shit on her, fucking blast it. Because I'm literally going to let her the fuck out. I'm tired of her fucking lying. I'm real fucking offended over the fake suicide shit. You don't get to fucking do what you do, bitch, and then blame that shit on me or anybody else. Fucking gross bitch.
So what happened? Because I'll be honest, and like I said, I was getting ready to say when I said we didn't have issues, my phone records will clearly prove I haven't spoken to her. Now, I did, when I heard that, I did send her a message like what the fuck, are you okay? Why am I hearing this through Ashley? And I have never in my life spoken directly to Ashley. I've never texted her. I've never talked to her on the phone. I've only heard what she's told Jess when I was on the phone.
Yeah, she's a piece of
shit. So I've never spoken to Ashley. That bitch, another thing Jess didn't like is I told her, and this was several months ago, I said, whatever happens with this baby with Ashley is done, whether she miscarries, God forbid, whatever, I'm done. And I don't even know, and I told her, I don't know why I even care. It's just something in me is curious, I guess, about what the fuck happens with that situation. Because in my mind, Ashley's got too many fucking breaks.
It's that, and Jess gives her money. I mean...
Oh, she swore to me she...
Yes, the fuck she does. Yes, she does.
Shut the fuck up, because I know exactly what fucking YouTube accounts and TikTok accounts she was, and when she's sitting there throwing gifts at her, she thinks I'm fucking stupid. And that's one thing that really fucking irritates me, is her thinking I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm actually a very intelligent person. And then she got very upset with me when she was saying things about Margaret, and I told her, and I know, Margaret doesn't deserve that.
Okay.
That really pissed her off. And I told her multiple times.
So let me ask you this. I don't know if you know. Jiggy friends with her?
Yeah.
How about Rainbow?
I don't know. Because that's been so off and on, I have no idea what's happening currently with
Who's Kiss My Axe? Becky?
No. Becky is not involved in any of that shit with Jess. Becky cut Jess off long before I did.
Okay. So who the fuck are her mods? I know who Perp is. Perp is all of them. They got caught.
Perp is Granddaddy Perp.
Doc.
Perp is what's her face.
Goddess of Karma.
Yes. Nobody else has had access to that account until after she got caught, from my understanding.
Okay, cool. All right. Who is Sexy Mama?
I don't know. I think her actual name is Amanda or something like that. She's nobody really involved in the group.
Okay. Because I'm coming for her whole fucking chat, too. Do you know who Brit's Manicisms is?
I think it's Jiggy.
That's what I thought. Where's Bipolar at? Which one is she?
Huh?
Which one's Bipolar?
Bipolar's not in there.
Are you sure?
Well, she never told me about Bipolar.
I've caught her in there on a couple accounts.
Then I don't.
Okay.
Who's the other Grinch, I think?
Which one's that?
She's had multiple mod accounts, so I don't know which one she actually is.
And you're sure she's still a mod? Because I'll go for her fucking throat, too.
No. I don't know who her mods are anymore.
Like, who's Guns? Do you know who that was?
I don't.
Me either.
That one I haven't seen in a while.
No, they bounced.
It might have been Goddess of Karma, because Goddess of Karma had a few accounts.
That bitch is crazy as fuck. That bitch is a fucking lunatic. Everything that bitch says is not true.
I don't understand, because I remember when the three of us talked, there was some situation that I didn't really understand, and I've asked Jess a million times to explain it to me so I can try to understand, and she just brushes me off. And here's something else about Jess that really fucking pisses me off. I went to her multiple times when she would fucking upset me on a legit level. Like, you're supposed to be able to if your friends hurt your feelings. And she wouldn't talk to me for 3 or 4 days. She'd ghost me. So I was like, all right, okay. I can play that game too.
It's because she's fucking disgusting.
Well, instead of like sugarcoating how I felt, like for example, with your situation, just don't fucking do that. Like, I know y'all don't get along, but don't do that. It brushes me off. And here's something else about Jess that really fucking pisses me off. I went to her multiple times when she would fucking upset me on a legit level. Like, you're supposed to be able to if your friends hurt your feelings. And she wouldn't talk to me for 3 or 4 days. She'd ghost me. So I was like, all right, okay. I can play that game too.
It's because she's fucking disgusting.
Well, instead of like sugarcoating how I felt, like for example, with your situation, Britt told you that in confidence.
I didn't even tell her everything that she said.
I've never brought up your children ever.
She don't give a fuck. She doesn't. No. She doesn't care. I'm aware.
Why? I don't understand.
Because there's something fucking wrong with her. Why does she live with a fucking pedophile? How did I not know? Like, actually, until recent, how the fuck did I not know that he actually went to the sting, saw the decoy, and pulled his dick out? How did I not know that?
You know who I found that out from? You.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
No.
And then it comes out that a family member took him there. So I asked her. I just straight up asked her, who was the family? I don't know. Bullshit. Yes, you do. You tell everybody to go pull the report. You fucking have read it yourself. So really, tell me what's going on. Because
she knows. Like, she knows.
My understanding, Britt, the entire time was he was, 23, 22, 23, talking to a girl he thought was younger. I get that. Is that gross? Fuck yeah, it is. But I guess I justified it in a way is that the person wasn't real, and there's people out there, if you're fucking 19 and you're dating a 16-year-old, like, do you understand what I'm saying?
That's how I kind of justified it. Not that it made it right, but in my head, I was like, okay, he was, 21, 22, 23, somewhere in there, didn't have any kids, and he still had a kid mind. So it was still not right, but it made it where I could look past it. I didn't know this, like, that he actually put it into force.
And I'll be honest, I still can't sit and read the entire check. I can't.
It's foul.
So, I don't blame, because it's my own fault. I think that's part of it. Had I read a lot of it, and I've seen more on it that people have posted that I hadn't read, because to get that far, I probably would have changed my way of thinking. But
it would have been completely different if I had known that second part.
But I have to. That's on me for not reading it, so I can't blame anybody but myself.
No, I mean, I blame myself anyway. I should have never fucking with her anyway over it. Period.
To be honest, part of it, yes. We had her and I had a mutual, I don't want to call it hatred, because I don't hate Margaret. Do I agree with some of the shit she does? No. It's just very complicated. It would take fucking hours. I don't hate her, though. And I even told fucking Jess to back off of her. I did.
She ain't gonna listen. Jess, it's whatever. I mean, did you see the live with the Viv girl? It's the first time I've ever even heard of her. Where she was playing videos of her kids screaming and shit.
Do what now?
She's playing fucking videos of her fucking kids screaming and crying. She's gross, man. She's a nasty bitch. Right? Who's Viv? She used to go by Paris or some shit. She was an Ashley person.
Oh, see, that's why I don't know who she is.
I didn't know. I'd never heard of her either. I'm just...
I've wanted to reach out to you for a very long time, because you should know, and you probably remember, I don't fucking reach out to people typically. When I'm fucking done, I'm done.
Yeah.
But you and I, like I said, I felt we always had a mutual respect for each other, for the most part.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you've heard shit about me, and I've heard shit about you, but I haven't dealt with that with you directly.
Well, whatever you heard about me probably ain't true.
Right?
I mean, for real. Like, fucking Shaqy can all day long say, I did this. I ain't touched that fucking horse real life. I ain't touched her real life.
Nobody has.
I'm aware. She constantly talking about people attacking her kids. Bitch, where? Where?
Well, there are comments, and I'm not sticking up for it.
There's comments about her being a mother, not her kids.
Right. But Ella does do it a lot. Ella talks shit on her kids a lot. And sadly, in Jess's mind, when there's people that
I still haven't talked shit on her kids.
I'm not saying you have.
But I still haven't, even after she did my daughter that way. I still haven't. So we can confirm, though, Jiggy's with her. I love that. I knew she was.
She was a couple of months ago.
Oh, I know she is now. 100%. I know she's there. It's cute.
And here's my thing. There are definitely people, will say, that have replaced me, because Jess can't go not talking to people. Like, if I didn't speak to her anymore, she's got to fill that void. Mm-hmm. I don't know who those people are.
Jiggy's one.
And actually one of them.
Who told fucking Jess about the relapse? Was it Jiggy? I know it was.
Continue with thinking your thoughts, is what I'll say.
I knew. I mean, here's how I knew. So, and the bitch tried to set me up to make it look like I did that shit. Never.
That was one thing that I told Jess she should never expose.
She's disgusting.
I said, you know how I feel about Margaret, but you should not be doing that to Margaret.
No, dude, it's gross. Like,
it is.
You can out something else or drag her for some other shit, but like...
And I have never been in the recovery community. I've never been an addict, so I don't know those things, but fuck, that's something I know. Like, God.
She did, and she did it in the most grotesque way. And I don't believe Jessica's an addict, if you want my 100% opinion.
I don't either.
I really don't.
I think she's a dealer.
Me too. I think she sells her Suboxone. I do too, because she's so uneducated with anything.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I've had classes. That's not the same thing as real life experience, but I've had classes that I know more shit than she does.
Yeah, she's a fucking dummy. She's a literal dummy. Like, I'm just... Dude, if you know, like, Sage, for real, man. Like, I ain't gonna say your fucking name. But if you have anything of this bitch calling fucking police to people's house, fucking CPS, any of that shit...
See, I don't, though, because she wouldn't tell me that stuff. That shit her and Ashley would talk about, because she knows how I feel about that stuff. And I told her several times this exact phrase, Jess, I'm willing to be your real-life friend, but I'm not going to be your internet drama buddy. And I have so many messages of saying that. So many. What, babe? Oh, thank you.
She didn't tell y'all she was doing this shit? She just did it?
No, and she fucking still denies it.
What?
With her. I'm not stupid. The way that this person spoke.
Did they do the dot, and then a space? Because, man, she's about 400 fake fucking accounts that I can prove. And all those gross texts that are texting me, that's her. And I can show you. It's her.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, I know it is.
Pussy this and your stank pussy that. Just how she talks. You can tell it's her. And this girl is like, she can clearly tell it's not another teenager. She knows it's an adult. So my daughter comes to me and she's like, Mom, did you send her Lexi these messages? And I'm like, no, I don't speak like that. I said, let me see them. So I read through, because like I said, it's a whole ass conversation. February? Okay, February, November.
And she says she didn't do it.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, fucking stink pussy and your dad, your daddy, I suck your daddy's dick, shit like that.
Wow.
Oh, she was telling this girl that she sucks her dad's dick. Just how she talks, because she's all about dick and pussy and just, she talks like trailer trash.
That's what she is.
And I know, and I read it, and I just read like 3 scrolls of the screen, and I was like, I know exactly who that is. And you know what my daughter said? Who, Mom, Jess? Is it Jess? Yup. So I confronted her. But I didn't do that. Bullshit, you didn't do that because nobody else fucking knew this was going on with my daughter.
Just like she didn't hit nods up in a Discord and give her screenshots that were taken from her phone because, bitch, you're in blue. And then you deleted shit out of there. Thank God I still had it.
I already called her out for that because that was back around the time that you guys were arguing, right?
No. She did it out of fucking nowhere. And then I confronted her because I was like, and here's how I knew it was her. Nods posted him, and I go, well, the bitch that took the screenshot would be the person in blue. Let me go find that text thread. Oh, Jessica, that's you. But it's funny how you deleted some of the shit you said out of there.
Yep.
No, Jess ass got exposed by big ass creators. We finally fucking did it, and they're just waiting. Come on back, bitch. Come on back. And then when she got exposed and ran off like the fucking bitch that she is, she then put out the fake unalive story. Because
who did you send all that to?
Ashley and Ashley shouldn't tell people shit. Oh yeah, we have everything. Yep. Oh, and it's weird. How come her family didn't know about that? How come her family doesn't know that she tried to kill herself?
So that's kind of funny you say that. So when I sent the message like, hey, I know we haven't talked, but are you okay? Like, because I'm a fucking human being. I have a heart.
Right.
I'm sorry. If I'm mad at somebody, I still have a fucking heart.
Right.
And that's something very serious. Very serious. So I did. I reached out and asked if she was okay. No fucking answer. To this day, still no fucking answer, right? So I had Keith's number. So I reached out to Keith. And you want to know what his exact fucking response to me was?
What?
Oh, God, this fucking irks me. Something like, he's totally fine. Hold on, let me find it.
That's what he said.
So I said, hey, I don't know or understand what's going on with Jess, as I haven't heard from her. But after today, I have an idea, thanks to Ashley. She's plastered all over the internet, basically, is like my thought. I figured I would reach out to you and check on her. Let me know she's okay and what's going on. Thank you. He says, hey, she's okay. I have no idea why she hasn't spoken to you.
What day was that?
Hasn't said anything about it. Sorry it's taken so long to respond.
What date was that?
August 7th and 8th.
Okay, what time?
5:44 p.m. is when I sent mine. Hold on, don't change that. I'm going to read that to Britt. And then he responded the next day at 12:30.
Be grateful I'm not y'all and I took the kid talk out. You're welcome.
Weird. Like, for what? Do that. Why? She's so fucking weird. I'm telling you, she's a groomer. I swear to God.
Well, now that I have stepped back and reevaluated some situations, which don't ask why. Am I an idiot for not? Yes, I am. I don't have any other explanation besides I was just trying to be a fucking real friend to somebody who doesn't seem to ever have any real friends, and now I know why.
Because she's a piece of shit. She has no boundaries, no limits.
No.
She violated my daughter. Violated her. Every fucking ounce of her. So, I'll say this. I hope she did try to kill herself. Try harder next time, bitch. And I mean that fucking shit with my whole soul. I do. But she didn't. I can prove that she didn't 100%.
Because she would bitch to me. Because I would say, Jess, just stop. If you shut the fuck up, they'll go away. And she's like, no, they won't. Look at Margaret with you. I said, that's a whole different situation, and just leave it alone. Leave it the fuck alone. When I bounced from Jessica, did I attack her? No.
Never. Not once. Still even spoke up and defended the CPS call.
Personally, yeah, you guys went after each other, but not publicly.
Right. And then I'm quiet, and then she does that live on Jalen.
That's that's a pattern that I have noticed. And now that there's been multiple people. People are quiet. The last words. She does all the time about everything. But it's like she needs it. She needs this drama. Because
she does. When she talks about gross shit like that, and the most violating shit, you can see it on her sick fucking face. Yeah. The pleasure she gets.
Right, yep.
Margaret didn't do anything to you. And you sat back, and if you really wanted things to get better, you would acknowledge the things that you did that you blamed on other people. You would have told the full story instead of just omitting your part, right? But something tells me that there's going to be a Sage series coming. Screen recording on the group chat right now.
Weird. And it's a FaceTime call. Who do you think it is?
Jessica.
Yep. Ugh. So I didn't answer it. And it only rang like 2 FaceTime rings. And so I text her and I said, you called ... Her fucking response to me. Like, I'm laughing. Did I not laugh at her response? Where did it go? She says, I apparently pocket dialed you when I was at work. Sorry.
How you working with slit wrist?
Not only, she doesn't fucking work.
But how you working with slit wrist though? Just wondering. And she doesn't work. We know that.
Well, she'll know this coming from you, so don't bring this up. Just know that I have it, or let me double check.
I'm not going to bring anything up.
She had me on her Life 360. I'm still on it. Turned her location permissions off. And they've been off since Saturday the 5th, I think it was. No. Yeah, maybe.
Last Thursday is when she's trying to say she tried to unalive herself.
The 10th?
Oh, no. Not, so it was Thursday. Let me see, I would have done that. 8th.
It was the Saturday
7th,
before.
6th. The 5th. It was the 5th or the 4th.
Okay. Well, then it would have been the weekend before.
Okay. God, she's gross.
Because, like, even though we weren't talking, I still sent her a happy birthday text. And
ooh, we celebrated that motherfucker, boy. Ooh, wee. I hope we ruined our whole fucking day.
She replied to me with a video you made.
Yes.
You have a filter. And then she also sent me a Facebook something downriver bitch fest.
Oh, you mean the people that actually live in her town and know her?
I'm guessing.
Yeah, they know her.
And I said, Who is that? No response. Like, she didn't say anything to me.
Because they know her in real life.
Nothing.
They know her in real life. Did you know her family didn't know that Keith was a pedophile?
What family member?
I said that shit. I said it too. I said, no, I guarantee they knew. They're just too fucking embarrassed.
What family members are saying they didn't know? And I'll tell you right now if it's a lie or not.
I'm not talking to them because I won't do that real life shit.
Right.
So I'm not sure. I just know one was a cousin and then the sister-in-law.
Whose sister?
I have no idea. I don't ask.
If it's Keith's sister, that's a flat-out lie.
No, I don't know who it is. I literally don't ask because I do not take part in the real life shit. I won't do it. Like, I don't do it. I won't.
Well,
I just real life her the other day though, using my whole name. I guess she, thought I was. Yeah, bitch. I absolutely did a wellness check on that motherfucker. Don't run around and tell people that you're committing suicide. Don't do that. So my call was valid, but it was more the reason that was even done. First off, for my own sanity, right? To make sure.
Right.
But secondly, because I know you're fucking grotesque. I have it recorded. So, oopsie, bitch.
That's another thing that I can't fucking stand about.
The recording call shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
No, it's not.
Who the fuck does that?
I don't know. You know how many times I asked her, so are you recording this call with me? Especially after I would chew her out and plead with her not to speak on things.
That's why she FaceTimes. You know that, right?
so that she can make sure. That's why she likes to FaceTime all the time, so she can make sure whoever she's talking to isn't recording her.
I haven't FaceTimed with her since back when the three of us spoke on the phone. It was weird. When you guys stopped talking,
because she was recording all your shit.
Probably.
Oh, I guarantee you.
But I'm real curious, and she'd be real fucking stupid to do so, why she hasn't tried to blast me.
Because there's something you have on her. There's shit you probably get her.
I have a ton of shit.
That's why.
A ton.
That's why.
But I'm not offended.
So, can you please confirm for me that I'm not a fucking psycho? Okay. Woo, boy, this was a thing.
No, I'm kidding.
Did she or did she not have a fucking naked picture of Kelly on her shit? Like, she literally tried to say, I'm lying. Like, bitch, what?
I don't know if it was naked, but it was her topless.
That's what I mean. Yes. Yeah, she called me a fucking liar. So, cause she goes, you got proof? Bitch, you think I screenshot shit like that? I ain't you, bitch. That's weird.
Is she real life? I just went for it.
Really? If you have shit that she's done to me, you want to give me on anything else or anybody that I deserve to know.
I'll look. I don't think I have anything like physical because a lot of it was phone calls. Because I would physically call her and tell her, do not fucking do this to Britt. Do not do this to Margaret. Do not do this to blah, blah, blah.
She literally doesn't care. She's like a drug addict.
She doesn't. She gets, and here's the thing that sucks. Ashley, exit on.
I know she does. She's a pussy, too.
Thank you. And sadly, some of the people in the audiences of these lives egg it on.
Oh, of course they do.
But like, think about it. So if you're supposed to go live,
look how disgusting her chat was.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Pretty gross, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, a couple months ago, it was still gross.
Oh, it was gross all the way up until her last live she did. Just fucking disgusting. I'm talking about vile. Good old Jiggy.
From social media for about a month.
Oh, she'll come back. She'll come back. She'll be back.
Well, what I'm saying, though, is, like, that was when I first told her, fucking stop talking about people. Just stop. And they'll go away. And she uses that. Well, I was gone for a month, and they still did it.
She's never been gone.
Said, you need to ignore Ella, because Ella's just going to bring things up when she wants to bring things up. Ella's a different breed. She's a nice person, but she's a different breed.
Yeah, Ella's a hair trigger temper. She's very unpredictable.
Yeah, exactly. And just because Ella brings you up after a month or 3 months or 7 months, don't fucking let it trigger you, because she's just venting.
Well, she signed up for this shit with me, though. Jessica signed up for this shit with me. I didn't do a fucking thing to her.
Britt, you're a totally different. That's why I had personally reached out to you, and I debated it for months.
Fucking hate her. I was like, oh god.
I don't hate people.
I fucking hate her.
What she inserted herself in that I have just understood more recently was the situation with my daughter and her boyfriend. You fucking let teenagers work that shit.
That's
out.
creepy.
No,
she's creepy.
Yeah.
What about this birthday party?
So I actually heard about that through you.
Yeah.
Through one of your videos. What the fuck is that all about, and did it happen?
I don't know if it happened. I mean, I had the invitation for it, though.
I think it happened, and I'll tell you why I think this. Like I said, I've got the Light 360, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her permissions are off. Her kids aren't. And her daughters were home all day long. And do I feel fucked up for looking at it? Yeah, I do, to be honest.
Okay.
But by themselves, because God forbid, just don't take them nowhere. They would have been on their phones, and their phones would have been drained.
Yeah.
Their phone batteries hardly moved all day. So they were preoccupied with something, and I can only, I'm just assuming.
It makes me, oh my god, it makes me so fucking sick. It's even, she named her own fucking pool a pedo pool.
She named it that?
Yes, bitch! People, have been confused. They're like, but I thought you did that. No! I have a fucking video. She posted a video out here now I named it Michigan Lagoon, okay? Out here in Michigan Lagoon, just swimming in my pedo pool. She did that.
I love on TikTok. I blocked them months ago.
She did that shit. She named it. So you invite little girls to come swim in your fucking pedo pool? Yes.
So did she make this invitation? Because when I last asked her what she was going to do for the girls' parties, because their birthdays were a while ago, but, you know, she had to go to these races, and this was this weekend.
Whoa. She didn't have no aunt that died?
Huh?
Oh, wait a minute. She didn't have no aunt that died?
No, yes. She really did have an aunt that
Okay,
passed.
fuck her aunt, too. I mean, I'm so fucking... Dude, Sage, when I tell you, it scares me the way I feel about her. I have empathy.
Had she done...
I have zero for her.
I have no empathy, but texted her to get her to come back. You have no empathy for her, but texted her to try to get her to come back to address me. The one that had her hands in her being chased off to begin with. Kind of backwards.
Did she not tell me because deep down she knows it's wrong?
So, I'm not sure when it actually went out, but I know on the invitation it said that they had to reschedule from July the 22nd because of, I guess, the death in the family. So, it was any time after July the 22nd when it went out, and the party was the 12th.
I don't even remember when her aunt died.
Yeah, dude, like, ooh, God. Unfucking believable. Oh, her family was begging for mercy and shit.
Probably, I don't doubt it. Oh,
What the fuck is she hiding? Why is she in the dark?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Why is this bitch in the
No, I
goddamn
really
dark?
I really don't.
Whose fucking house is that? Whose fucking house is it?
It is theirs. They rent it. It's theirs.
With just
Nobody
them?
lives there but them. Yeah, nobody lives there but them.
Poor thing. I have her landlord. Poor thing.
Uh-huh.
But ain't nobody... Look at me. Look at me. Haven't touched this
And
bitch
then,
in real life.
Laura does know about Keith because I overheard the conversation when he was at the house of Keith explaining his past to him, and he did tell him everything.
Does she have a gun?
She says she does.
I know she does. So, Keith is a violent felony offender. He's not just a felony offender, because I done looked this shit up in Michigan.
I brought this up to her one time, because her and Keith went to, not a gun show, but they went out and about, and they stopped at this gun sale. And she's on the phone with me, and, I know the answers, but I asked her to see what she'll say, because that's what I started doing, sadly, is I would ask her things to see if she would lie to me, when I already knew the fucking answer. Because I caught her lying to me so many times, and it would piss me off. So why I set myself up to get mad, I don't know. But, she was, this gun's so cute, and this, that, and the other, and, I'm like, she's like, do you want to get it to Keith? And he's like, well, I don't know, do you want it? She's like, well, I don't know, do you want it? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, y'all just say, yeah, you want it, but you can't get it legally. Because she, at this point, because Laura has a restraining order on her, she cannot purchase a firearm.
Oh.
Legally. That is part of a restraining order.
The shit she's doing to fucking Laura is disgusting. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what she's been doing lately, but...
Oh, dude, they keep filing shit, lying. Her actually got caught with the 250s and a fucking whatever fake page that they made that reached out to Laura.
Oh, God.
They're fucking disgusting. Ashley's a disgusting pussy bitch.
There is a lot of setting people up.
Of course.
Because, and that's where, the fucking, of course, red flags went off. But that's where, I don't know.
Oh, I hate her.
People are talking about you. Don't bring them up. Don't set them up. Like Margaret, for example. People were talking. She was talking about I'm gonna, fake account this and DM her and see what she'll tell me about myself. Yes.
She does this weird shit all the time.
Not talking about you. Why are you inviting that behavior? Why?
Because she doesn't value her life. She doesn't care. She literally lives to do the most violating things to a person that she can do. It goes beyond, I talk shit. I hurt your fucking feelings, right?
Right.
I don't, she makes people want to kill themselves, dude, and she does it on purpose.
Yeah.
For real, dude. For real.
Yeah.
And she gets fucking gratification from it. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, that and the whole fucking recording everything is weird.
Dude,
when she started bringing up external hard drives to me, I got concerned.
Yeah.
Very.
I didn't know she was recording all my fucking calls with her. Like, bitch, are you fucking weird? I wish I would have recorded, bitch, when you was talking about that fucking dope you found and the fucking needle you found in your fucking bathroom that you keep denying.
There's lots of things I wish I would have recorded, and Britt, to be completely 110% transparent with you, even after saying that to myself, and I have talked to her since, I still haven't recorded shit.
Yeah, and because you know why? Your normal brain doesn't think to do shit like that.
Now.
Me either.
Like, it's not normal.
Especially don't do it if you think you're friends with someone. Why the fuck would you feel that you needed to record shit?
What?
Gross, dude.
Like, there's things that people say that I've heard or seen that I'm like, yeah, that's not correct. Oh, well, for example, you just asked me who all lives at that house. Whose house is it? Like, I've seen people say that it's her dad's house, or, you know, they're living with whoever. No, it's really their house. They're renting it. It's not Section 8.
Oh, I could care less about any of that for real. Like, I don't give a fuck whose house she lives in. She got a pedo there, I don't give a fuck.
But it's just like little things like that I mean, like, you know, people say things. The car has never been repossessed.
I still won't. Even if I still wouldn't correct their lies. I let them sit there, or their misinformation that bitch up.
I'm not correcting it either, but I just, like, it's things like that also to get her riled up.
No, you're not correcting it. You just straight lie about people, right? Or make yourself the victim. But again, something tells me that that'll all be brought up soon.
Right?
You want to? Oh, that gets you riled up because somebody said your car got repossessed. Are you fucking okay, bitch? Poor thing.
Well, I think it was you. Was it you that said she got? Was it Ella? Maybe it was both. I don't know. That said she got evicted, right?
Shit, it was all of us.
Okay. And so she was talking about, I got to dig up my rent receipts. I said, why? For court?
Weird.
She goes, no, I got to do a live. I said, Jess, here's the thing.
Who does that? Who does that?
Right. And I told her, I said, Jess, when you do that, not only do you try and quote correct that misinformation, but you're giving them more information about yourself that's fucking
And then you look like a fucking clown. You look like a fucking clown.
I'll be honest, I almost said the R word. I'm sorry.
I say it all the time. You're fine.
Alright. Like, I gotta be careful.
I've been trying to, like, condition myself out of doing that, but I still do it. Like, I don't mean to, but I don't care. People get mad at me for that shit, too. I'm, like, over that. I do not give a fuck anymore. Get mad, don't like me, don't care.
It's not a derogatory term towards somebody with special needs.
I would never use it in that way. All of it's stupid to me. These people are soft, and it's funny because the ones that are so fucking soft are literally the ones that do the shit the most. The ones that act so bothered by shit. Shut the fuck up. You ain't bothered.
Yep.
Fucking psychos, man. Like, I've never met or seen so much crazy shit.
Sideways, though. I owe you an apology.
That's okay.
For the text messages. I mean, I don't think I was too mean. I don't know.
Which text messages? With me and you?
Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
I didn't think I'd come at you sideways or anything.
No, it wasn't bad.
What?
That wasn't bad. Can you hear me?
Like,
Sorry, I'm wrong.
I'm not a fucking mean person. Like, I'm not.
I don't think you're mean. I think it disappoints me a little bit. Like, the shit that... I don't think you know everything that Jess has done, but I think you know some. It disappoints me that you didn't walk away sooner, if that makes any sense.
I agree. I 110% will agree with you on that. Because, and I'm telling you, and that's like what I was trying to say before, but I get what you're saying. Because, yes, I should have. And if there's no excuse for it, but I'm going to tell you my mentality. When she would talking about kids, or, you know, talked about kids, I legitimately, and my daughter just told
Were you scared to walk away from her?
I don't know that it was scared because ultimately, if she did go real life on me, like I said, she would never want to walk out of her house again.
I mean...
Because I'd have her ass in jail. She'd be really, really fucking stupid to come at me. Really stupid.
I don't think she will, though, because she fucking knows. She knows.
She should know.
I wish, dude, you would fucking... I don't know, man. Because if you know shit that she's done to other people or me or anybody like that.
Stuff. No, this is like things that her life, like deep shit with her life. And I wouldn't expose any, even if I fucking hated the person, I would not expose shit like that.
Yeah, don't ever stoop to that fucking level.
No, and I won't, ever.
No, I would. If I knew shit about her like that, I'd fucking rail that fucking fat bitch. But again, you see me, I've never spoken on her.
How do I put it? She acts much more nasty and has no regard. She's very reckless. A much more reckless person than she was when I met her.
Because Ashley's around.
Do what?
Because Ashley's around.
That's part of it. I was getting ready to say that. That's definitely part of it. I also think part of it is that she played me because she wanted something from me in the beginning, and I was broken. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. So was I.
Very sensitive. And I hadn't been around the fucking social media craziness that I've experienced in the last 2 or 3 years. Never in a million years would I have thought when I came into this that putting my fucking name on social media, this would cause some of the shit it's caused.
Oh, yeah. I would have never spoke anywhere if I had known better.
Right.
Like, it makes me sick.
I think Ashley makes her a much worse person. When Ashley first started coming around, and she would deny that she talked to Ashley, and then I'd catch her later because she'd be like, "Oh my God, this morning Ashley blah 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 blah," and I'm like, "I thought you didn't talk to her." "Oh well, maybe it was yes." "No, bitch, you didn't answer your phone because you were on the phone to Ashley. Shut the fuck up." I know.
So fucking like.
Or she would send me a screenshot that was from Ashley, and it was at the time I tried to call her. Like, don't fucking lie to me. Just say I was on the phone with Ashley. All right, cool. If you're having to lie to me about that, you know deep down you're doing something wrong.
There should be no reason for y'all. You're her bestie, right? Isn't that what she said? Why is she lying to you?
So, I was never her quote bestie. She fucking exploited me and the friendship just like she does everybody else, including her children. Because back when she posted that fucking video of all these fucking pictures of me and that fucking best friend song, I had no knowledge of it. She did not have my permission to post any of my pictures and make that fucking video. None.
Of course she did.
None. And she did it so it would cause the person at the time who was most upset with me, Margaret, cause her to get all kinds of upset and to cause drama. And it sure as fuck did with Margaret and a lot of other people. And she fucking texted that out of nowhere and said, "Sage is my best friend."
Oh, God.
No. Like, why are you parading? I felt like a fucking piece of me, like she's parading me around. It was weak.
She's just fucking gross, dude. She's like, everything about her is gross. There's not one redeeming quality in her. There's something, like, she's disgusting. She makes me want to puke.
It all happens out of nowhere, right, Sage? Right. It all happens out of nowhere. Margaret just got upset with you out of nowhere, right? Has nothing to do with us being really good fucking friends to you and you sitting back while we got lied about. It has nothing to do with you handing our children over to somebody that lives with a pedophile. We had every right to be upset with you because of what you did, right? You lied. That's what started this all. You lied. And then a few people from my group chat were real-lifed. You leave that out too. Oh, I did hear that you tried to blame Ashley and Shafty for the PayPal thing, right? But how'd they get the personal email? How'd they get the personal email? Only that group chat knew that email. Therefore, it all leads back to you.